Okay, guys, this is the nighttime table, and I waited because it is exquisite with the view. It truly is. It's one of the things I love most about this condo and why I fell in love with it. So here is my Christmas evening table, and it's my imaginary restaurant. It really is. My little lamp, and I made the wreath last year. You guys seen that? And I have my dark red, oh, that's my wine over there. I'm dark red tablecloth and my traditional, I think you call this Scottish plaid, and there's our brass napkin holders that we had the set of 8 and split it between New York and here. And again, high and low, those are Dollar Tree chargers, okay, on top of a Tahari placemat, which aren't terribly expensive. They're trimmed in gold. Honestly, I'm not really favoring them. I'm not gonna use them this year. I would like a different one. I'm just not crazy about them. I don't know why. But for tonight's purposes and idea inspiration, I think they work out well. And I think that you would like them. There's enough green and red in the napkins. I'm loving my little wreath. If I had Michael's make that, you all know it would be about $35. It cost me under 10 to make it. And we have the gifted wine glasses, and those are my water glasses. If you could see in the evening, they have a little bit more texture. I don't know. I call them my bubble glasses. I don't know what to say. And what else? The lamp was from Amazon. I'll show you how I scape this. I'm going to call it scape because it's not a table scape. I have several scapes. This is my lampscape. I got it on Amazon. Very reasonable. But it is SUB or USB charge. Vinny always yells at me. I say it wrong. But it's chargeable. And it has 3 light settings. You can go, let me see if I could do it and film at the same time and show you. There's a button. It goes 1, off, high, medium, low, and off. And back to high. So that's pretty cool. And I got the idea myself, guys, because we would go to restaurants, and I saw this once with Vinny, and I said, I have to have that. I said, I'm in love with this battery, whatever. I didn't know how it operated, but I said, I have to have that. And I bought them in black in New York for the terrace. And they worked out really well. And then when we came back to Florida, again, I was jealous for New York's decor. I said, I'd like that for the bar and brass. And I'll show you what I do with that there. I just moved that whole ensemble over. But it's very sweet in both places. My things have to do double duty. You know that. Now, again, it's evening. It's more elegant. Everybody gets their own real tea light. Okay? Those are real candles. They're not the battery operated. You know, my guests are pretty careful. No, thank God, knock on glass, no one's had an accident in all my years of entertaining with them, the real lights. And I just think they complement the lamp, and the lamp complements them. And doesn't it give you a restaurant vibe? It does for me. I don't know. And that's about what I do in the evening. The rest of the scenery we'll show you the view. The view does the rest for me. I always give the guest the primary seats there and there so that they can enjoy it, because we see it all the time. And my favorite part of it is I sit here because I say I have to be close to the kitchen, but the truth be told, this just enchants me looking at my own break front here, because I'll light it up. I go crazy. I have everything lit, real and fake. Here's battery operated. Here's real. Here's real. Here's the battery. I just light up the night, and it just gives me a sense, I don't know, it's like a hug for me. It's warm. It's my favorite. I just love it. And to sit here and chat with family and friends, and we're sipping wine, and I'm getting ready to bring dessert out. It's that time of the evening. It's just really lovely. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to grab my wine out of the way because I forgot I poured that. It is evening, and I'm about to chill out and hang out. And I wanted to share this. Next up, I'm going to show you what I do with my bar and some idea I have for this year's season. I don't have a plate, if you notice, on here. It's my idea for myself. What I think would look great in this setting would be glass. I don't own them, but I am going to go shopping tomorrow or the next day and hunt down some glass dishes to put beneath this, because I want you to see the napkin fully, and I want you to appreciate the gold charger from, let's not forget, Dollar Tree. Oh, and yes, those are yogurt jars left over with not fake, I don't know how they do it. The sand is, you buy it by the jar at Michael's. So I put the sand in the jar with the real tea light, but they are simply leftover yogurt jars. But you would never know it, and they make my evening table look elegant, in my opinion. All right, guys, happy holidays to come, and I hope you enjoyed this because it was a blast for me to do. It brings me joy. Happy holidays. Okay, guys, here it is. Another look at night. There's no dinnerware, no glasses, so to speak, or silverware. This is the tree, but this is what I want to share most. Check this out. I put this together today. This centerpiece surround is, in fact, two, what do you call these? It's that, which I'll show you next. The wreaths. Two wreaths put together side by side, wrapped over. I scooped them over the lighted tree, put them together, and guess what? I realized I found two more antlers. So I had actually 4 of the picks. I didn't know I did, but I did. And then I had the extra berries that I found, and I put them in. So now, believe it or not, look, guys, full circle. Full circle. That's a beautiful centerpiece surround. It's hanging wreaths, doubled up with whatever you want to embellish. Like I said, these come right out. Goodbye. Go back. I love the option. I love the option factor. You're not gonna change me on that. Okay, but this is a standard setting I would leave. I leave this, actually it was today, it's sitting around, it's not doing anything, but if anybody would come and visit us or stop by, this is a nice looking table. If we had to set it for dinner, I could do it in 5 minutes, disassemble, but I love it. It's very Christmassy. And I was waiting to show you, because I want it mostly to show you how nice it matches beautifully with, let me dim the lights on the soffit so you can appreciate it a little bit better. Vinny put this up today for me. There we go. A little bit more dramatic, excuse me. And you see, I don't have any lights on there, but when all the candles are lit and that's on, and if I wanted to, I could light that, but I think that's excessive. So I just have this evening standard setting just for Christmas holiday decor. That's all. Just another option. Love it. And here we are. I wanted you to see it at night because it does look best in the view. I don't know. It just gives a different vibe. It really does. Happy holidays, everybody.